I'm still waiting for Instagram to respond to me. Then I can be live everywhere. You know, this Streamlabs app is cool because I can now stream on many places at once. Oh, here's Instagram showing me. Okay, I'm now live everywhere. So as I was saying, I could stream on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram and Facebook all at the same time. And volume.com. Hello, if you're watching from volume.com. But now I want to be able to see any comments. So I have to set this screen up. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with a song. This is unscheduled, by the way, as I've been doing lately because of my medical condition, which I will mention a little later. But okay, I'll just start off with a happy song. This is a song that's a celebration. It's a tribute to a relationship that had an improbable beginning and stood the test of time. You know, I met my wife, we were both thousands of miles from our respective homes. And 30 years later, well, the song will tell you. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt like both of us had enough, still here we are. Cry or laugh at the things we did back then, still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page, nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Okay, so, you know, I have these my sets are totally unplanned in advance. I probably got that from being a deadhead for all these years, which means, for those of you who may not know, it means I'm a big fan of the rock band, the Grateful Dead, who I listen to pretty much every day. They were famous, they were pretty much the prototypical jam band. They were famous for always doing a different show. And even when they did the same songs, they did them differently because, you know, they were mostly improvised. So, like, I don't want to do too many happy songs because then you'll think I'm a really happy guy. You know what? As a matter of fact, it's funny, if I'm gonna beat myself up mentally, at least I'm gonna turn it into a positive by writing songs about these struggles. So I have a lot of songs about mental health struggles, which I guess, well, so I'm gonna do one of those right now, and I'm actually doing this one because I recorded this one a few years back, and then I was listening to the recording, and there were some big problems with it, so I re-recorded part of it, and I'm planning on putting it out there again as soon as I get around to it. I keep on looking back at... Oops, I'm messing this up. I keep on looking back at all I haven't done. The sweet... Something sounds wrong here, and I don't know what it is. I'm not getting the melody right. I keep on looking back at all I have... Well, I'm just going to sing it. At all I haven't done, the sweet success. If I am lonely, if I had only the moves that didn't work, the people that I've hurt, the thinking, I don't know, this is just not sounding right, and I don't know why, so I'm just going to not do this song right now. I don't know, I've been practicing. Do I need a capo? Is my playing it in the wrong key? Is that the problem? I don't know. But you'd think I'd be able to play it since I was recording it lately. I don't know. But instead, I'm going to do this song. Since this is making me nervous, I'm going to do... Now, you know what? Actually, I mentioned that I'm doing these unscheduled streams, and that's because I've been dealing with the effects of what's known as long COVID. For those of you who don't know, we heard so much about how many people died of COVID, and the million Americans, and then other people. Well, that's only like 1% death rate. That's nothing. But you know what you don't hear nearly as much about is the people like me who get COVID and never recover. Well, hopefully, I don't want to say never. I'm still holding out hope that I'll get better, but I have this chronic fatigue, and other people have there's a lot of different ways this disease manifests. But I have a very common effect is chronic fatigue. So here's my day today. Last night, I went to bed around midnight. Woke up around, 6:30 in the morning, got up for an hour, went back to bed, woke up at 2. Then I was checking my social media for a while. I was sitting at my desk and doing some stuff like that. And then I thought, I want to do a live stream, but I was too tired. So I took a nap at 5:30. And now here I am, and I'm doing this for at most a half an hour, because there's another, possibly the most insidious part of this is there's something called PEM, which stands for post-exertion malaise, which means that I might feel perfectly capable of doing something. Like I can go to the gym and I can do a full workout. But then the next day, my symptoms get so much worse and I feel exhaustion, and it lasts for like another week. I'm worse than I was before. So I can't exert myself too much. And the problem is I don't even know how much is too much until it's too late. But anyway, I wrote a song about this, and I'm going to do that now. And it's my latest single. I just want my head on my pillow, my body flat out on a bed, the afternoon sun through my window. I'm tired of feeling half dead. I thought it would pass like a cold or a flu. Can't believe the nightmare this has turned into. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I truly hate the whole notion of learning to live like this. I'm gonna have to keep hoping someday the fog will lift. If you know how I feel, you're not in this alone. You got someone who cares, someone who knows. It's a long haul, an uphill marathon with a lead ball. I have to drag along like an endless climb, a daily grind with all the strength I can find. It's a long haul, one small step at a time. I wish more people were aware there's real danger in the air, and it's a long haul, one small step at a time. Welcome to those who have joined while I was in the middle of playing that song. I can't see who you are, but if you type something in the chat box, I would love to say hello. Or if you have any questions, or if you know my music and have any requests, that would be awesome. I will do my best to fulfill them. Oh, and you know what? While I'm here, I might as well do my new song that is coming out next week. And this is for, well, it's a political song. I'll say that. And I do need the capo for this song. But, if you ever wonder why the government is not responsive to your needs, or if you feel that way, maybe not everybody feels that way, but I have a feeling, it's a pretty widespread feeling. There's one way to figure out what's going on. And it's an age-old bit of wisdom, but it applies as much today as it always has, and that's to follow the money. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war till we see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer as the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Thanks. Oh, I see that Deb Sue Miller is here, or was here. I don't know if you're still here, but if you're here, hello and thank you for being here. And I can see the names of the Instagram people who joined, but I can't see the names of people who joined from Twitch or YouTube, or I don't know if I can see Facebook or not. Probably not. So please, say hello. I'm so glad you're here. As I mentioned, this unscheduled live stream, I kind of have to limit it to no more than a half an hour because of my chronic fatigue and the post-exertion malaise I'm afraid that I'm going to get if I exert too much. So, let's see. What should we do next? Should we do another happy song? Should we do... Well, maybe we'll just do a sad song. Now, this is a sad song, but it's sad, as I like to say, in the happiest way or in the most positive way possible. We've both been busy these days, haven't had much to say. Neither one of us seems to mind it that way. We don't go out anymore. We never touch anymore. We both seem to have one foot out the door. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. No way to work it all out. Nothing to argue about. We both want different things. There's just no common ground. We had a good run. We just ran out of sun. I'm always gonna smile when I look back on us. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. I am who I am. You are who you are. It's nobody's fault. We just grew apart. We were in love, but now it's time. You go your way and I'll go mine. Let's make this a goodbye with affection. There's no regret, no bad intentions, no drama, no deception. Just two people headed in opposite directions. We're just two people headed in opposite directions. Opposite directions. Opposite directions. So welcome to those who have joined. I can't see your name, but please type into the chat box and then I can say hello to you. And I'm glad you're here. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson, and I'm doing original music for you. And if you like my songs, please follow me on whichever platform you're on. Go visit my website, sethhilaryjackson.com. You can learn more about me. You can hear more of my music. You can hear my recorded music. You can join my mailing list, and I promise I won't spam you. I really don't send out nearly enough updates to that mailing list, but I do send them out. You can buy merch, actually. So, let's see. We've done a love song. We've done a political song. We've done a song about my long COVID. We've done a sad song. What can we do next? Another love song? Another... Okay, you know, I am going to do another love song. Because why not? Everybody likes love songs, don't they? I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I know I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. Hate who I became. Still you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. My heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. It could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on as happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. Thank you. I assume you're clapping wildly. I can't see you. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'm winding down here because, as I have said a couple of times, I can't really go more than probably a half an hour. I don't even know how long I can go because I don't know until it's too late whether I've exerted myself too much, and then tomorrow my chronic fatigue symptoms get that much worse. But I feel like I should end on a happy song, but I just did the happy song. I just blew the happy song. I don't want to do too many happy songs because then you might think I'm a really happy guy. Which, I do my best. I really do. But I do turn my struggles into songs. I try to make something positive out of the bad. And I hope that these songs will help other people also. Their self-expression, of course, but what I really want to do is make the world a slightly better place. That's my goal in life. So here's a song. I don't know if anybody who's listening, or if you have any friends, I'm sure you at least know people, if not for yourself, struggles with anxiety. I know I do. So I wrote a song about this. My brain says let's go. My body says oh my God. There's a flood and an earthquake from my head to my heart. It's beating faster, impending disaster. I'm shaking all over, my feet getting colder. I wanna run away, run away. 'Cause fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. Another deep breath still doesn't turn off my mind. But despite all the panic, my life's not on the line. Just keep breathing, keep on believing. Gonna get through it, just gotta do it. Start with just a step, just a step. 'Cause fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. I'll get it all together if I can just remember. Fear is a monster, a dream-killing horror that screams to be conquered by reason. It stands over me, big fangs but no teeth. Its power is all in what I see. There's really nothing here, just fear. There's really nothing here, just fear. So thank you for being here. Again, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson, and if you've enjoyed this, please be sure to follow me on whichever platform you're on, if you're not already doing that. Go to my website, sethhilaryjackson.com, tell your friends, and as I said, these are unscheduled because of my long COVID. Chronic fatigue makes it really difficult for me to know when I'm going to have the energy to be able to go online. Like today, I was thinking of, starting around 3 or 4, but I didn't wake up till 2:30. And then, I had to take a nap before I did this. So, anyway, these are fun. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you enjoyed. And again, thank you for being here. And I hope I'll see you again.